From New York, roaches check in and steal the ashtrays. It's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, Goldie Hawn, singer Clint Black, and Mr. Sports, Marv Albert. Also, viewer mail, plus Paul Schaefer and the world's most dangerous band. And now, the latest in cool summer refreshment, David Letterman.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when you walk out here and you get a reception like this one here tonight, I think to myself, maybe I ought to start doing auto shows again. Welcome to the program. Welcome to New York City. If we have folks visiting from out of town, and let me just state the obvious here. It's already nasty, hot, oppressive weather here in New York City. Today and yesterday, I think, the first two really ugly summertime days in the city. And you know, in New York City, it's not really so much the heat, you know. It's more, I think, the constant gunfire. That really takes the edge off of it right there. I was reading my complimentary issue of the New York Times earlier this morning. And California now, for prisoners on death row, offers them their choice of either lethal injection or poison gas. Hi, I'm Dave. I'll be your executioner this evening. Would you like to hear the specials? I was reading a fascinating political essay, and these political experts were saying that despite the fact that Lyndon Johnson, thank you, despite the fact that Lyndon Johnson has been dead since 1973, he has already this year had more opinions on political issues than Ross Perot. That's odd. And we all, of course, know by now that Bill Clinton has selected Al Gore to be his vice presidential running mate for the big upcoming election in November. And the, the convention is just around the corner. And people are talking to Mr. Clinton about why he selected Al Gore. And he said, well, he brings a lot of foreign policy experience to the ticket. He could run this country. And also, I believe he would be able to look my wife Hillary right in the eyes and say, oh, yeah, Bill was with me all night. Oh, yeah, Bill. She had just not impressed, was she? Maybe not. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is, you know, it's true. The one thing I can guarantee you about this show, this is the only program on the air. And you know, there are like 3 or 4 television networks now. There are many, many, many thousands of miles of cable television programming. You can, with your satellite dish, you can get television from overseas. You can even, depending on atmospheric conditions, get television from Mars. Yeah. This is the only television show that night in, night out, for 10 years has promised, offered, and delivered real TV fun. On the program tonight, this is a lovely woman and a fine actress, and if you could choose one actress to be on the show, boy, you'd like to have this one here every night, wouldn't you? Yep. Goldie Hawn is here, kid. Well, just about the biggest name in country and western music these days. Is he back there? Is he with the band?
He is. He's with us right now.
Black, ladies and gentlemen. Over there. Clint is, of course, here tonight to kick off his new line of Clint Black T-shirts. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, his last public North American appearance before he heads to Spain, Marv Albert will be on the program.
Thank you very much. Dave?
Yeah.
I've got an exciting announcement to make.
Yeah, good.
I am not declaring my candidacy for the presidency. I don't have a lot of money, but if I get a letter from every state, you never know what might happen. I'm going to spend all the money I have on this country because that's the way I feel about it. And I'm not announcing anything. I'm just going to see what happens. Thank you very much. A lot of cash.
Paul, let me remind you of something you seem to be overlooking.
Yeah.
It don't make any difference. You're Canadian.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That's right. Well, I'm glad I didn't announce anything.
How annoying is this to have somebody in your living room or your bedroom or your family room doing this? Kind of getting on my nerves, come to think of it. Ladies and gentlemen, well, we got a wonderful program. Let's do the viewer mail. Let me tell you something. God bless you. Hi, Clint. How you doing? Get ready with that harmonica. Just, if you want to, just drop in some musical stings at your own discretion. You know what I'm talking about? You don't. These are actual letters home viewers write in, and on Friday evenings we take a few minutes here to answer them. We're the only television show currently in production that does this. Yeah, well, nobody else knows. Because we care about you, the home viewer, and as always, we pass the savings on to you. Letter number 1, dear Dave, just what is the difference between a bun and a roll? Curiously, Sharon Keith, London, Ontario, Canada. All right, let me tell you, Sharon. A bun is this. A roll is what I'm not on now. There you go. That would be perfect. Here you go. Look out. Oh, my God. Fighting for that bun like carp in a canal. Hey, that ain't a bad title for a song, Clint. Work that up. One of your country western tunes.
Carp in a canal? Carp in a canal.
Let's see, dear Dave, have you ever tried to play any African percussion instruments? Just curious, Jennifer McLaughlin, Martinsburg, West Virginia. It's funny you should ask this question, Jennifer. This is a pretty good one. No. Strictly speaking, no, not an African percussion instrument, but there was, Paul, do you remember when I was trying to teach myself how to play an instrument? It was, gosh, a couple of months ago. I remember it as if it were yesterday. Gosh, what a...
If you don't shut up, I'm going to shove that trombone up your ass.
I love when you do that.
Yeah, if this proves one thing, it proves that American television audiences are starved for entertainment.
Yeah.
Dear Dave, number 3, is that where we are? I can't help, Number 3? Yes, sir, thank you. I can't help but notice that whenever one of your cameras gets a shot of the audience, they are all watching the television monitors. That's right. We have monitors hung for the audience up there. What is it that makes watching these monitors more interesting than watching the show live? Just wondering. Paul Hunsberger, Waterloo, Ontario. We can answer this for you. Hal, turn one of the cameras around and show what the monitors are. There. See, there's the show. That's what they're looking at. And as you can see, it says, you can go home in 47 minutes, 20 seconds, 19 seconds. So that's... Clint, harmonica music, Clint, for the tie. Do you have anything there you can do? See?
Little tie.
Just like that. Now, do you have anything for the chafing?
No. We got an ointment for that.
Dear Dave, letter number 4 says here, Saturday Night Live had the Wayne's World movie. Man, did they ever. That thing did like $100 to $20 million worth of business.
Gangbusters.
Yep. So when is Late Night going to make a dumb guy movie? That's my little pretend character here on the show, where I pretend to be dumb. Always curious, Michael Grant, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Michael, there are no plans currently for a dumb guy movie. Paul, though, you have a, is it a video? Paul Schaefer has a video that's coming out. Tell us about it, Paul.
Well, it is a cute little thing that we put together with the help of the good people up at SRV Home Video.
Oh, they're the best.
But I want to say one thing, though, before we take a look at it. I have never seen the Tim Conway golf videos. He does his thing, I do mine. Ours is hysterical. You might like it.
Let's see it.
Let's take a look at it right now.
Here's Paul's new video.
I'm Paul Schaefer, and welcome to Paul on Golf. Today, we master the tee shot, and as always, keep your eye on the ball. 220 yards straight down the middle. Whoa!
I predict that will make you a wealthy man.
I hope so.
We have to do a commercial, kids. Get ready for real TV fun. Goldie Hawn is here, Clint Black, and Marv Albert. Come on back when you can. Sounds great. Nice to have you here, Clint. Are you enjoying yourself? Also, I just got to look around the corner at our first guest, and she looks as good as she has ever looked in her life. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna do one of those things you try to do when you have your own TV show. When the guest comes out here, don't tell her. I'm gonna try and hug her a little longer than I should.
Okay.
Just like, a few seconds longer than would be appropriate in any other circumstances.
All right.
See if I can get away with something here.
Yeah. No tongue, though.
I said hug. Here's our top 10 list for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Top 10 ways... Top 10 ways the Olympics would be different if they were held in Las Vegas, Nevada. They're going to be held, of course, in 2 weeks' time in Barcelona. They begin, what is the date of the opening ceremonies of the Olympics? The 25th of July. They run through through October 15th. And they'll be telecast around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week right here on NBC. Top 10 ways the Olympics would be different if they were held in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here we go, number 10. Craps would be a demonstration sport. Number 9. You can win a gold medal. If you win a gold medal, your room, all your meals, comped. Number 8, NBC Triplecast would still lose $150 million. Number 7, Olympic judges replaced by pit bosses. Number 6, Claire, 7 feet 11 inches in the high jump, win $1 million. Number 5, sequin shot puts. Number 4, scoreboard shows medal count and Keno numbers. Well, how convenient. Number 3, male gymnast guaranteed work with Siegfried and Roy. Number 2, topless synchronized swimming. And the number 1 way the Olympics would be different if they were held in Las Vegas, medals would be bronze, silver, and gold lame. There you go. Man, I like that. I had to get me one of them harmonicas. What do those things cost?
Tons of money.
Our first guest is, of course, an Academy Award-winning actress and a big-time movie star. Her films include, man, this woman's been in a lot of motion pictures. Some of them, of course, Shampoo, Private Benjamin, and House Sitter, and now I believe the newest one is called Death Becomes Her, and it opens at the end of this month on July 31st. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Goldie Hawn. Have a seat. No, come on over. It's all right. Everything's, please. No, everything's fine. Have a seat. Wow. Bruce Willis in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce?
Please, ladies and gentlemen, hold your applause till the entire cast has been announced. Meryl Streep, of course.
Yes.
And yourself. There you go. Money in the bank.
And this is great because in this particular clip that we're going to show, I have set out to kill Meryl. Or Madeline. And she then has discovered about this plot, and now she is going to kill me. So that's basically what this is. It's the movie is much more complicated than that.
Yeah, from what I've seen of this, it's a dark comedy, I guess you could call it that, and a lot of energy, a lot of frenetic activity.
It is. It's high-powered.
Okay, here we go. Meryl Streep, Bruce Willis, and, of course, Goldie Hawn.
I just want you to know one thing, Hal. You brought this on yourself.
Madeline! Oh, my God! Are you going to sit there?
What?
I'm not going to be your cup of by myself, Madeline. Here, sit down.
I'm happy to help.
Get the end.
Very happy to help.
Put the body right here.
Boy, today really shaped up in a hurry. You know, did you ever notice how some days can start out so, and then can you help me with this? I can't do it myself. And suddenly something wonderful happens, and your whole outlook just suddenly changes. That was totally uncalled for.
That'd be a nice place for a clock.
I didn't think of a few things that were in here.
And the whole movie is like that. You keep getting killed and you come back and...
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it would take way too long to explain this movie, but simply that's the main plot is that this woman did me wrong and I came back to try to get her and then she turned around and got me and...
Call and register today.
Earlier in the show, but you guys always sound great, but tonight you sound even greater. Is it just because Clint is here with his...
Black, yeah.
Man! You get a guy in a T-shirt and a little $3 harmonica,
And you see what happens?
That Goldie Hawn. She's very nice.
Man! Wow!
You know, and I've been watching her all my life since I was a kid, or I always thought I was much younger than she was, but she and I are the same age.
Yeah.
And she used to be on that Laugh-In show, and she was cute. And
Now look at her.
You go see the, and here she is, and she comes on the show, and I get to kind of wrestle with her there. Make a man my age start to mutter a little bit, you know?
I know.
Now, if you're wondering about the Olympics that are coming up here on NBC, and you say to yourself, Dave, NBC will be providing the most comprehensive broadcast coverage of the Olympics in the history of time, why would I be interested in paying out additional funds for the pay-per-view Olympic Triplecast coverage? Well, here's why you should be considering purchasing NBC's Olympic Triplecast coverage. Watch.
Only on the Olympics Triplecast can you see over 33 hours of gymnastics. Only on the Olympics Triplecast can you see over 50 hours of swimming and diving. Only on the Olympics Triplecast can you see over 57 hours of track and field, including the marathon. Only on the Olympics Triplecast can you see 64 hours of Olympic boxing. It's the ultimate pay-per-view event. And only on the Olympics Triplecast can you see all the games of the U.S. Olympic basketball dream team. The Olympics Triplecast. It's an Olympic lover's dream.
Why? Okay. We have to pause for a commercial. When we come back, we'll be hearing from Clint Black, ladies and
Compiled by our crack staff. We open with embarrassing moments in baseball. Frank Thomas of the White Sox with a deep drive to center. Mike Devereaux of Baltimore deflects the ball over the fence for a home run. Now base hit down the line of right of Minnesota. It's in play, but the ball boy accidentally picked it up and realized his mistake. Here's John Kruk of the Phillies having trouble finding the baseball until a fan provides some help. Now, fans were in the spotlight. Here's an innovative approach to autograph collecting. String a baseball card into the dugout.
Yeah, very good.
How about this proud father giving the prize souvenir ball to his son, who then almost gave it away? How about this guy enjoying a day at the ballpark?
Dinty Moore. He's dead,
Here's
Mark.
the alternative to a trip to the refreshment stand. And some adventurous moments recently. Dale Murphy pops one up, leading to much confusion by the Mets.
Oh, my.
And there you have it, the abbreviated version. All right.
Well, that's what we're in Spain. Well, over, kids. We'll be right back.
Dean Bailey, miles down.
4747 South Yale.
Good. Are we done? Or are we all out of time? Marv, good to have you here. My thanks to Clint Black. Nice to see you, Clint.